Hello, this is Breakfast with Natasha Kaplinsky and Bill Turnbull.
Up to 18 people are reported dead after explosions in the Iraqi capital. The Red Cross building was a target. Some of their staff are among the casualties.
That's our main story on Breakfast today, Monday, the 27th of October.
Hello there, very good morning to you. You're watching Breakfast. Telling you what's coming up later on in the programme this morning. Burrell tells the princes to grow up and defend that book, which goes on sale later today.
Last orders for Ian Duncan-Smith. Will the Tories now call time on his leadership this week?
And later on in the programme, the funny girl does serious drama. Meg Ryan on her grittiest film role yet.
And did you have trouble waking up this morning?
You're just generally tired all the time. It's when you get home you're just exhausted, and the next thing you think about is when you've got to get up in the morning to come to work.
Breakfast investigates why so many of us feel so tired so much of the time.
Yes, that's coming up. Now over to our breaking news story of the morning. And a suicide bomber driving an ambulance packed with explosives has attacked the headquarters of the Red Cross in Baghdad.
Yes, the US Army is saying at least 10 people have been killed. Other reports say another 8 people have died in 3 other explosions elsewhere in the capital. It is 8:15, and coming up on the programme this morning, he who is tired of London is tired of life, so said Samuel Johnson a while ago, but is modern city life bound to make us yawn?
There's more to saving on gas and electricity than sitting in the cold and the dark. Alvin Hall is going to be here to tell us how to keep the spectre of nasty energy bills at bay.
And film director Sir Alan Parker, has exchanged his megaphone for a keyboard. He's here to tell us about his first novel.
Gosh, your voice is getting deeper and deeper, isn't it?
As the morning progresses.
As the morning progresses, as his cold sets in and gets worse. But I'm sure the weather's going to cheer you up, because Louise is on the roof to tell us more about it. Good morning, Louise.
Good morning. This is the kind of weather that'll clear the sinuses. Brisk, cold and sunny, but beautiful, really, across the majority of the British Isles. A glorious start to the morning. Yes, it has been quite chilly, and it still is, and there's been quite a lot of...
First kiss that gives that you remember the most. It's the first you receive. And Stephen in Sussex, how could I forget my first kiss? Oh no, I don't want to read that one. She'd been eating cheese and onion crisps, hasn't she? Again. We've had those before as well this morning.
Still to come on Breakfast, dreamy, creepy and sexy. That's not a review of the presenters on Breakfast this morning. It's what the critics are saying about Meg Ryan's new film from director Jane Campion. Hear what Meg has to say about it in a few minutes. I think.
Who was the creepy
one? Well,
one?
obviously Kate's dreamy, you're sexy, and I'm creepy.
You said it. Now
Best
the news
get in
team is
there
where you
first, I
are around
always
the UK.
Hello there, good morning. Tina Banks here with the North West News. Doctors at Liverpool's Women's Hospital say a mistake which occurred in its IVF unit has not led to any couples being incorrectly fertilised. And showers on Wednesday. Now, if you can, join me for our last bulletin of the day just before 9 o'clock. See you then.
Hello there, very good morning to you. Watching Breakfast, welcome back. Coming up in the next half an hour here on the programme, the director of Midnight Express and Angela's Ashes, Alan Parker, is going to be here to talk about his venture into the world of novel writing.
Indeed. Right now, let's get the morning's main news from Kate.
Thank you. Hello, good morning. A suicide bomber driving an ambulance packed with explosives has attacked the headquarters of the Red. Those are the main stories from me. Now back to Bill and Natasha.
Kate, thank you very much indeed. Let's give you a taste of what's coming up later in the programme. Put that light out. Alvin Hall will be here to tell us how to save energy and money this winter.
A change of character for Meg Ryan. We're going to be hearing from the director of the In the Cut, Jane Campion.
And from directing to writing, Alan Parker, Sir Alan Parker, is going to tell us about his first novel.
Taking us all through the sport now, it's Rob.
Morning again, Natasha. Morning, Bill. You've seen the back pages this morning, of course. Shape up or we're out. That's a reference to England and their Rugby World Cup performance, of course, yesterday. And that's pretty much the direct quote from Martin Johnson. It looks like England got away with it, though, on 2 fronts in Melbourne against Samoa. A 35-22 win that was hardly convincing, but which should leave them with a quarter-final against Wales. And also
Forward to seeing that. The time, 8:47. You're watching Breakfast from BBC News. The main stories this morning. A suicide bomber has attacked the Red Cross headquarters in Baghdad. Some reports say at least 12 people have been killed.
The former royal butler, Paul Burrell, has told the BBC he thinks it's time Princes William and Harry grew up.
And the Conservative MP Derek Conway will publicly challenge Ian Duncan Smith's leadership today when he submits a letter to a committee of MPs to demand a contest. Now, Sir Alan Parker is used to calling the shots for a huge team of people. He's best known as the director of films like Midnight Express, The Commitments and, of course, Angela's Ashes.
Now, though, he's taking time out to sit down and write his first.
The south of it stays dry, but on the chilly side, showers up into the north and west behind. That's how it's looking. Back to you, Tim.
Louise, thank you. Those blue patches beginning to settle in across the country now, aren't they? I wonder what it's like where you are. Here's the latest from the BBC's newsrooms across the UK.
Hello there, a final good morning to you all. Tina Banks here with the news in the northwest. Doctors at Liverpool's Women's Hospital say rain overnight with lows of 5, rain tomorrow with sunshine and showers on Wednesday. That's it from me for today. See you tomorrow. Have a nice day.
And his last look at the morning's main news. Reports say at least 18 people have been killed in bomb attacks in Baghdad this morning. It's believed there were 5 separate attacks in the Iraqi capital.
12 died when an ambulance carrying explosives was driven up to the International Red Cross building in the city centre. Another 22 people were injured in that incident as the force of the blast blew in the building's walls. In a separate attack, at least 3 policemen died and 10 American soldiers were injured when a car bomb was detonated outside a police station.
Yes, and according to press reports, there are 2 further bomb attacks on different police stations and 1 on the Ministry of Health.
Well, Brigadier General Mark Hertling from the US Army told reporters that the suicide bombing could have been worse, but that the bomber was stopped short of his target by Iraqi police.
We had a vehicle-borne explosive device come down this street, head toward the International Red Cross, International Red Crescent building. The Force Protection Services of Iraq, the Iraqi Force Protection Services and the Iraqi police bravely defended the building, stopped the bomber, and the bomber evidently exploded the device far outside the building.
The former royal butler Paul Burrell has told the BBC he thinks it's time Princes William and Harry grew up.
And Ian Duncan Smith's leadership of the Conservative Party will be formally challenged today when an MP submits a letter to a backbench committee to demand a vote of confidence.
More on those stories throughout the day on BBC News 24, of course. We've been talking tiredness this morning and yawning. Tori Cornah says there's nothing wrong with plain old-fashioned tiredness. It's over-tiredness, which is the curse of the modern world. We're driven beyond our natural limits.
Yeah, Sandra Gee, I'm calm and I sleep well. It's all down to transcendental meditation. One texter just said, I sleep really well. Well, lucky you.
No tea after midday.
Yeah, that's your
it.
trick,
No
isn't
caffeine, no tea, no coffee after midday, and you sleep like a top.
And very quickly, Nicola Morris, her husband and she are moving to Spain. They're so tired of being tired. They're moving off tomorrow. No 12-hour days for them anymore. Adios.
Oh, good luck to them.
Yes, it's adios from us as well. Don't forget News 24 for updates on that Baghdad story throughout the day. We're back tomorrow morning. Thank you.
Bye-bye.